Good afternoon, bushwhackers and wild campers. Back out in the woods. Not a brilliant day. It's supposed to get brighter. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon actually. I don't need to look at my watch. And yeah, so I'm about to get set up. Trying a couple of things out tonight, a couple of different things. I'm trying out a new hammock. This is a real budget hammock and I'll be doing a separate review for this one. And I'm also going to try and make an underquilt out of an old sleeping bag. See if that works to keep me warm in the night. I will be using my Dutch Army setup as normal. And I'm also going to have a go at making a fire pit slash stove out of a biscuit tin. So if you've seen my panettone tin oven, you'll get the idea, but it's a little bit different. The weather's not looking great but at this moment in time. Looks like it might rain, so I best get set up. That's the shelter set up. Now, which hammock to use? I was supposed to be joined today by oldest friend, who unfortunately he's been having car trouble for a bit of a while, which is why we've not actually been out together camping for a bit, which is a bit of a shame because it's fun when we're out doing mad stuff together. And we were going to be testing one of these hammocks each. Now, if you've seen my Unigear hammock review, which incidentally I bought as a backup, I said that was the cheapest double hammock I could find on eBay, on Amazon. Actually, I found two cheaper, and they were cheaper, less than 10 quid a piece. So I'm going to pick one of these and use one of these tonight. The only question is, which one? I actually think, out of interest, it's going to be this one. There we go, all set up for the night. Let me just show you what I've done. So we've got the Swtmerry Hammock, which is a bit of a new one, doing that for a bit of a test tonight. I'm also trying out, this is a sleeping bag where the zip's knackered, and I'm trying an underquilt idea in there, see how that works out. And then we've got the trusty faithful Dutch Army M90 sleeping bag, my Amazon Basics memory foam pillow, red camp pillow, red camp table, Camwee chair, my nice little lantern, my Swtmerry clock, 4:30, roughly 8 degrees. All I've got to do now is get some firewood prepped. I think I've got a good amount of firewood. The only thing that remains now is to make a stove. Well, that's deceptive. This is currently saying about 17 degrees, but I think that's because the sun's come out and warming up the plastic. It was down to 8. I have to say though, it doesn't feel particularly cold, and I have taken my coat off, so yeah, we can't be 17. Right, first boo-boo of the day. I've got this lovely pile of firewood here, thinking that the wind would be blowing that way, but it's currently blowing that way. And the best place for the fire pit at the moment is there, because the wind blows it. Oh, this is... Hey, sometimes it happens. Anyway, before I light this, tonight's beverage of choice is a ginger wine, Lime Bay Winery. I've had a little sip and it's very nice. I do like a drop of ginger. Let me know in the comments if you like gingery stuff. I find it's one of those really versatile spices that works very well, both sweet and savoury. And also in a very warming wine. Ooh. That's starting to take now. Cheers. Right, so I'm putting some thicker bits of wood on now because I kind of need to get some embers going in there so I can cook on it. Hopefully in about 15-20 minutes, should be good to go. Right, let's get this pan on here and warmed up, and hopefully this will work. So for tonight's culinary delight, I did have other plans, but with oldest friend not turning up, I'm kind of mixing breakfast with some other stuff that I had. So we've got some belly pork and potato rosti. So I'm going to have about half of that and about half of that. Three of these should do the trick, I think. Oh, look at that, not bad, eh? Good fit. Oh, that's looking quite good, actually. Flip that over. Oh, yeah. Looking good, right? It's kind of bonkers, isn't it, what do you think? I'm cooking my dinner on a biscuit tin. A biscuit tin? I'm cooking my dinner on a biscuit tin. It's 20 to 8 and 4 degrees. Methinks it might be a bit of a cold one tonight. The skies are starting to clear. Yeah. Now I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty good actually. I know it might look dark on camera, but it's not that dark. It's just nice and kind of crispy and well cooked. Yeah, I think it's time to serve this baby up. So for tonight's culinary delight, we've got crispy belly pork, which has been slow cooked, and a crispy potato rosti. What do you reckon? Taste test time, I reckon. Got a knife and a spork. Going in. Does look good. Try a bit of the pork. Really good. Oh yeah, and the rosti as well. This is one of those nights where I really wish the wind would stop moving around and blowing smoke in my face from the fire. Tell you, sometimes it just seems to be constant and it's always in the same direction. Other nights it swirls around and no matter where you sit, it's in your face. Any of you that have ever done this with a campfire, you'll know exactly what I mean. So, biscuit tin fire pit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oops, need to go around and pick those bits up. As much as I like the concept of the biscuit tin fire pit at the back there, I've just left that burning out at the back. I feel the need for some real heat. I've got the Old Faithful out, the mesh fire pit. And I'm getting, oh look at that, and I'm getting this going. Because I've got a lot of wood. I mean, there's quite a lot of wood down there, and there's only this can really burn that out. And it will really warm me up. And yeah, 2 degrees, that's definitely what we need. You can't beat that, can you? You just can't beat it. Alright, I'm going to get all philosophical again. You will never see the same flame twice. This fire is lovely. So while I'm feeling warm by the fire, let's warm people's hearts. Oh God, how cheesy is that? Let's do some shout outs. I've already mentioned oldest friend who was supposed to be here tonight. And Roadkill, unfortunately Roadkill's got flu. But you see, that's what you get for keeping chickens. You get bird flu. Alright, that was a bit of a stretch. Bobby Dazzler, how you doing? Ollie, I called round to see Ollie the other day because you might have seen the day in the life of a pub landlord. I really want to do the day in the life of a balloon pilot, and that's what Ollie is. How you doing, Brad? Mark, we're not going to get any ducks here. How are you, Mark, in Gatorland? Claire, how are you doing? Are you alright? Simon, have you been out in the damn kayak yet? Few channels. Des Green does a lot of hiking and walking. Lovely chap. Check him out. If you like motorbikes, check out John Pawson. He's got these. He does bikes up actually, and he really does like his Himalayan. Lee, the Cockney kayaker. You'll have seen the video possibly already of me and Lee on the River Ancombe. Norman Granger, geocaching. My geocaching videos for some reason are really taking off at the moment as I record this. Nick's exploration. Nick's been having a lot of fun with. He posted a short the other day. Obviously, this is about 2 or 3 weeks ago from in real time. From he went out looking for something or other, and ended up in a boat that was sinking. Sorry, Nick, I shouldn't really laugh, but it was funny. John Ruffles, have you been out in your new Itwit yet? Graham, he keeps getting cheeky about this Oru folding kayak he's got. Yeah. Keith, how's Yaka doing? There's Mick, there's Matty. David, did you get your story? That's another David. Keith, cousin Dave. Right, one of the powers of YouTube. Matt, who's a friend of mine who I went to school with, he does a lot of uploads to do with 3D printing and stuff. Matt Riley. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. And he gave my cousin a 3D printer, and my cousin Keith has been playing about with this 3D printer. The power of YouTube. How awesome is that? Jamie, how you doing? Gareth, Jeff, Henry. There's quite a few Grahams. And other Keiths. Hello, other Keiths. Yeah, that's as many as I can actually remember. So, hello all you subscribers, new and old. If you like what I'm doing, you know what to do. If you don't like what I'm doing, you know what to do. And yeah, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Cost you now, just means you get a notification whenever I upload anything. And if you like that, that's all well and good, isn't it? I don't know. I quite enjoy what I'm doing. I'm sat in front of a campfire in the middle of April. The thermometer thing says it's 9 degrees, but that's because it's too near the fire. It's about it's about 0 actually at the moment, outside of the fire. I can see the moon up there, and it's a clear night, so it's definitely going to freeze tonight. I know a few other YouTube users, other YouTube creators, also watch odd videos of mine. So Stuart, Scottish Wanderer, if you're watching, hey there, how you doing? Billy, off camping, you alright? Check out Hayes Outdoors, another cracking channel. Leeds lad, good Yorkshire bloke. Adam, Mr. Wild Wales. Bless him, he's invited me on a group camp. So I'm going down to Wales in the middle of May on this group camp. Really looking forward to that, which is awesome. So yeah, I hope you're all well. Drop comments, say hello, and let's chat. I'm just going to quite enjoy watching this fire for a bit. Can you hear that owl? Typical, innit? Stops bloody hooting. There. Anyway, let's look at the fire. Did you hear the owl? I love it here. The fire is heading towards smouldering. It's gone 10 o'clock and I think it's time to get that sleeping bag warm. Let's come back after Good morning. Hope you slept as well as I did. It was lovely last night. Got down to -7. Got up for a pee in the night. Yeah, -7. Yeah, that's the coldest I've ever slept out in. But it's alright in here. This underquilt thing seemed to work quite well. This idea. But then again, there's a lot to be said for this Dutch Army sleeping bag. It is really quite incredible. It's a beautiful morning. Absolutely stunning. About 10 to 7 at the minute. And pretty soon I'm going to be enjoying some coffee. Oh, that's nice. It's very frosty across the fields. It's been a very cold night. Anyway, I'm up, I'm dressed. Morning ablutions have taken place. And it's time to start breaking camp. So that's it. Everything is packed away. Ready to go. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. I know I have. -7 last night. Sheesh, that was a cold one. But when you've got good gear, it's all good. And still, I'm loving this no bugs aspect of colder camping. It's great. And yeah, it's about early to mid-April as I record this. So still got maybe another month of that left. Best take advantage, eh? Anyway, that's all for now. As I say, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do if you like this, you know what to do if you don't. And if you like what I'm doing on the channel, smash that subscribe button and the bell notification. Cost you nought, just means you get a notification whenever you open up YouTube, whenever I've uploaded another marvellous video. Big head! Right, that's all for now. You take care. Cheerio.